If you're planning a Caribbean cruise and wondering which ports are actually worth getting off the ship for, this video is for you. Because let's be honest, not every cruise port is created equal. Some ports are beautiful, easy to explore, and packed with things to do. Others are basically a few souvenir shops next to the pier. So in this video, we're counting down the 10 best Caribbean cruise ports based on real traveler experiences, what there is to do, how easy they are to explore, and whether they're actually worth your time. My name is Dylan, and let's get right into this video. So coming in at number 10 is St. Kitts. This is one of the most overlooked islands in the Caribbean. Unlike some of the larger cruise ports, St. Kitts still feels like a real place where people actually live and work. The capital city has a laid-back local atmosphere, and the island is much less crowded than places like Nassau and Cozumel. One of the highlights here is Brimstone Hill Fortress, a massive historic fort that offers incredible views across the island and the Caribbean Sea. One thing people love about St. Kitts is how easy it is to explore. You can actually rent a car and drive around most of the island in a single day. Now here's the honest downside. If you're looking for huge beach clubs, nightlife, or a party atmosphere, St. Kitts probably isn't the port for you. But if you want a quieter island with real Caribbean charm, it's a great stop. Now coming in at number 9, we have Belize City. Now I'll be honest, Belize City itself is not why this port makes the list. In fact, most people don't spend much time in the city at all. The reason Belize ranks this high is because of what's nearby. This is your gateway to some incredible adventures. You can visit ancient Mayan ruins, explore cave systems deep underground, zip line through the jungle, or head out to the famous Belize Barrier Reef. Many cruisers consider excursions here some of the best in the entire Caribbean. One thing to know is that Belize is a tender port, meaning your ship anchors offshore and you'll take a smaller boat to land. If you're visiting Belize, book an excursion. If you're not planning to leave the port area, you're honestly better off enjoying a quiet day on the ship. Now coming in at number 8 is Curaçao. This is one of the most underrated ports in the Caribbean. The capital is absolutely beautiful. Brightly colored Dutch buildings line the waterfront, and the entire downtown area is easy to explore on foot directly from the cruise terminal. One of the best parts about Curaçao is that it doesn't feel like a manufactured cruise destination. It feels authentic. You can walk across the famous floating Queen Emma Bridge, browse local markets, enjoy waterfront restaurants, or simply wander through the colorful streets. The snorkeling and diving here is also fantastic thanks to the island's clear water. The only downside is that Curaçao is located in the southern Caribbean, which means it usually appears on longer cruises. But if your itinerary includes it, definitely get off the ship. Now at number 7, we have Barbados. Barbados is one of those islands that consistently surprises people. The capital city of Bridgetown has a rich history, beautiful architecture, and a waterfront area that's easy to explore. But for many visitors, the real highlight is the bay. The water here is calm, crystal clear, and perfect for snorkeling. You can often see turtles, tropical fish, and even shipwrecks just offshore. If your ship happens to stay late, try to visit the famous fish fry. It's one of the best local food experiences in the Caribbean and gives you a chance to experience the island beyond tourist areas. The only downside is that Barbados is further south, so it typically appears on longer itineraries, but most travelers say it's worth extra sailing time. Now at number 6, we have Aruba. Aruba consistently ranks as one of the most loved islands in the Caribbean. One reason is the weather. Because Aruba sits outside the hurricane belt, conditions are usually excellent year-round. The beaches here are stunning. Eagle Beach and Palm Beach regularly appear on lists of the best beaches in the world. The capital city is colorful, clean, and full of character. It's easy to explore right from the ship, and visitors also love how safe and friendly the island feels. The only catch is that Aruba is located further south, so it usually appears on longer 7-night or extended Caribbean cruises. Still, if Aruba is on your itinerary, it's almost always one of the highlights. Now at number 5, we have Cozumel. This might be one of the most debated ports on the entire list. Some people love it, some people hate it, and honestly both sides have a point. The immediate port area is packed with souvenir shops, restaurants, and vendors trying to get your attention. But if you leave the cruise terminal area, Cozumel becomes a completely different experience. The island is home to some of the best snorkeling and diving in the Caribbean. The coral reefs here are world famous. The key to enjoying Cozumel is simple: stay near the pier and enjoy the island. Now at number 4, we have St. Thomas in the US Virgin Islands. This is one of the most popular cruise ports in the Caribbean for a reason. For American travelers, it's especially convenient because no passport is required. One of the biggest attractions is the bay. It's easily one of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean and often appears on travel magazine lists of the world's best beaches. The shopping here is also excellent. Main Street is famous for duty-free shopping, jewelry stores, and local shops. Now the only challenge here is the crowds. When multiple ships arrive at the same time, St. Thomas can get very busy. The solution is simple: get off the ship early and you gotta beat the crowds. Now at number 3, we have Grand Cayman. The island does almost everything well. 7 Mile Beach is absolutely stunning. The water is crystal clear, the sand is soft, and the beach seems to go on forever. Then there's Stingray City, which is one of the most unique excursions in the Caribbean. Standing in shallow water surrounded by friendly stingrays is something you'll never forget. The one downside is that Grand Cayman is a tender port. That means you'll need to take a smaller boat to shore. And occasionally, rough water causes ships to skip the port entirely. Even with that drawback, Grand Cayman remains one of the most beautiful destinations in the region. Now at number 2, we have San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is one of the best ports in the Caribbean for travelers who want more than beaches. The moment you step off, you're surrounded by history. Old San Juan is filled with colorful buildings, cobblestone streets, historic forts, local restaurants, and incredible views. You can spend an entire day exploring on foot without needing a tour. 2 must-see attractions are El Morro and Castillo San Cristobal. The only complaint people have is that some cruise lines don't stay long enough. Many ships arrive late or leave early, which doesn't give visitors nearly enough time to experience anything San Juan has to offer. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is St. Maarten. The island consistently ranks among the most loved cruise ports in the entire Caribbean. One reason is variety. The Dutch side offers beaches, shopping, nightlife, and a lively atmosphere. The French side offers quieter towns, amazing food, and a completely different vibe. And of course, most visitors know St. Maarten because of Maho Beach. This is the famous beach where airplanes fly directly overhead as they land at the nearby airport. It's one of the most unique experiences in the Caribbean. Great Bay Beach is also within walking distance of the cruise port, making it one of the easiest beach days you'll find anywhere. The island offers something for everyone: beautiful beaches, great food, shopping, history, excursions, and that's why St. Maarten takes the number 1 spot on our list. Those are our top 10 picks for the best Caribbean cruise ports. The truth is that every cruiser looks for something different. Some people want beaches, some want history, and others want adventure. But if you're building a Caribbean cruise itinerary and want ports that consistently deliver a great experience, these are some of the very best. We hope you guys enjoyed this travel guide, and we'll see you in the next Barjack's travel video.